Like you would
because
never
Justin
see
Bieber isn't checking. Because Justin Bieber isn't shooting videos in the hood. He's going to.
But even if he did, it wouldn't be like.
I mean,
Okay,
that's
so
not necessarily-
no,
But
no,
niggas-
it definitely would be.
bro, when
Overdose. Damn, look at that, they broke the mold. Give me some more, make it overdose. Give me some more, make it overdose. Give me some, give me some, give me some more.
what's going on, you stinky motherfuckers? This is Cruise Control Radio, for argument's sake.
And since y'all niggas is stinky, this episode is unofficially sponsored by Dude Wipes. If you're out in the world and feeling gross, get your fresh back on the go. Dude Wipes.
Get your back fresh.
Get
You can
back
get
fresh.
the scented one if you want.
But I'm High Mars, a.k.a. High Mars Reborn, a.k.a. The Monster, a.k.a. Mr. Monsoon, a.k.a. Freshly Trimmed Him. Y'all know what's going on.
And I'm your boy, A-double-T-Y-B.
Fuck that mean?
That's my name.
A-double-T-Y-B. No, I gotta what does that mean?
Addy B. Addy.
A-double-T-Y-B.
Addy.
Alex, my middle name starts with an A, so Alex A,
Oh, I
take your
get it.
bitch.
Nah,
TYB.
and also, thank you, bro. Double A-T-Y.
Thank you, bro. T-Y. Nah, it's take your bitch.
Okay.
A-double-T-Y-B.
Hey, brother, I mean, it's an acronym.
You know, I go by Swayze the Kid.
AKA, yo,
He's happy to be here.
DJ
Yeah, you know.
Swayze.
So what's
Got
going
your
on
bitch
today?
going crazy.
So y'all gotta let me know this, because I feel like I was just out of a little loop. But how does like Joe Budden's Pump It Up? That shit is just now reaching gold. I thought that shit was platinum by now.
It should have been platinum, but at the same time, Joe Budden is a nigga that's really been blackballed throughout his majority of his career. So I would only imagine that they wouldn't want to pump it up just to keep him, no pun intended. Was it
only hot? Was it only hot for that time? Because I'm confused. I thought.
Yeah. If you pay attention, like when I don't know what Off the Top of the Dome came out around it, but at that time, even though I liked the song, it wasn't the hottest song of that time.
It wasn't the hottest song of that time.
No, it was a
because it was
filler.
on You Got Served. That,
No,
like,
no,
made me
but
feel like
that's
it
the
was
reason
like-
why that's the reason why, because he still got a whole bunch of sync licensing it gets played just about everywhere. So he's on now that's what I call
but
music.
Gold doesn't go off of sync licenses. It only goes off of the record sale. So
so that's why.
so
it's
sync
good for
doesn't
syncing.
count towards that.
Oh,
so,
really?
So
Oh,
we
damn.
would say that
You
he
might
was
get-
still getting paid for this song.
Mm-hmm.
But as far
But it
as it
wasn't
being
getting
counted
record
towards
sales.
RIAA, as far as because RIAA is especially at that time because there was no streaming, is a physical sale of the copy,
Which now is like 1,000 something streams to equal one.
something of that
sale.
nature.
Yeah, but also before we get like too deep into talking about that, pause. A win's a win. Like going gold, like it's gold. Like that's a win.
Yeah.
I don't give a fuck.
After like 15 years.
Especially in this day and age.
platinum at this time.
It's-
Though.
It should
be
do.
platinum.
I mean, it should be. It should have
And
gotten
that's
a lot
how,
more.
I know, like that's how he has to feel. If not, like he probably feel like got to be diamond.
It should have got a lot more respect than what it did. But at the same time, he got a lot more like harder shit.
But
Than
the thing is, no, should it really have? Just
it
because
was a hot track.
yeah, it was a hot track, but was it? If it was hot, then we would still be listening to it. Dude, when's the last time you listened to it on your own accord?
Bro, the
on my own.
only time I ever listened to that shit was on You Got Served.
Okay, so
Not
you
gonna
never. So when did you listen to that on
And
your
the
own
video
accord?
when it came on MTV Jams.
Never on your own accord.
Right, I never purchased it, no.
Like you press play. Like you had
No.
control of when you went. Okay,
No.
never. So when have you ever pressed play on that?
I wouldn't say I pressed play, but it's on a playlist of mine. I got like a 2000s playlist.
Okay, when's the
It
last
just
time you went to
comes
that playlist?
And it popped on.
on. Probably like a year.
Okay,
And you, have you ever?
never.
So it might just
You've
be
never
gold.
played.
Not
What
on my
up?
own accord, but if the TV played it, I definitely didn't go to commercials or try to flip the channel. You know what I'm saying? Like it wasn't on
I
my
mean,
own accord.
Yeah, I mean, but I've definitely played that song just by I wanted to hear it. And I played it. Like I've done that. So
Yeah.
I'm not.
And when you
not
played it, did you play it off a CD or did you play it off of your phone or a computer?
It was off my phone.
Okay, which means that was that like 1,000 play equals one distributor sale. Now, if
That
you would have
makes
said that
sense.
you put off a CD, then you would have added to the whole algorithm or the calculation of gold, silver, diamond. But based on the fact you play streaming, so that's like
So would we say that song was a flop?
I don't know.
I'm not gonna say it was a flop. For the time, it was.
At that time, yeah, it was a flop.
It played its purpose.
It was just it was he's a Joe Budden himself calls himself a one hit wonder. So like
And that was his hit.
that's the only that y'all don't you watch
Is
Joe
it a
Budden.
hit because it's gold? It's
Yeah,
not, it's not a hit.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna
That's
say
the
that
thing. It was
his
a hit because a hit back then was based off of like how like if it's on the radio, it's a hit.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna say that's his
yeah.
only.
He didn't have
I
enough. What's
guess.
Joe Budden's second song after that?
That song with
The next time we saw Joe Budden mainstream was the cipher on the BT Hip Hop Awards when they went in.
Clubbing.
yeah the one with Marcus Houston. We up in the club. Up in that
Oh,
song. yeah.
I didn't even know Joe Budden.
Yeah,
was on
another
there. That's
like
crazy.
background like just like filler like.
But
for-
I mean, I don't know. That shit was hot to me. So
it's hot.
In my world, that shit was.
we talking numbers.
So would you say
because
he's
gold
like
gold
a-
is not about perception. It's
Yeah,
about
yeah,
numbers.
yeah. I
Would
know.
you say he's a better like radio personality than he is a rapper?
He'll tell
Oh,
you
he's-
that.
he's top
He's
tier.
a godfather of podcasting.
He's top
Like
tier.
what we're doing right now is only possible because of him. But we can still rap and not have to take anything in regards to his like rap. But we would personally because we like bars. But
And
Joe
it-
Budden's purposely not dropping music. Like he could right now with the hottest podcast in the world. He has his own platform. He could literally drop an album right now off of his however million subscribers and sell 1 million records hand in
Yeah,
hand.
he's got
with
one of the
Patreon.
greatest
He could do that.
rebrands.
You think he could sell records?
He knows he could based off of whatever, but the could is not necessarily about can I do the work? Do I have the money for it? He has the money, he can do it. But all his fans are not a fan of his music. They're a fan of
him.
him
Right.
as a
But that's what sells records, when people are a fan of the person and not the music.
now. But when it was back then, that's when he even expressed
Well, yeah,
this.
because back then it was like
It
you
was
didn't
just-
have much access to them, so it was the music you had to care about.
yeah.
Now it's like you got access to these people, so you're more invested into their lifestyle.
Yeah, so you're not really caring about the artist, you're caring about their lifestyle, which
Yeah.
means that's why hip hop artistry is dying. If you pay attention to a lot of other genres, they're not really selling on their Instagrams their lifestyle. They might pop on every once in a while, but if you go on their shit, it's like I got a new merch, I got that, like I got this. It's not like I'm about to
Right.
get on here and argue with my baby daddy every day.
That seems to be.
In hip hop,
This culture.
in hip hop,
Did
and I
you
won't say hip hop in rap because hip hop's been dead. Nas said that shit a long time ago.
But it's like, what's the point? Like, why do we keep doing it? Like, why do we even?
This is why I want to stop talking because I already said stop the shit. I think there's a clip that already said stop this shit.
No, I know, but I'm
But-
just saying, why do we even keep supporting? When I say we, I'm speaking in generalization, not like us, because I know we don't.
You know what's the crazy part? It's not us supporting it; it's what's being pushed to the front. Of
Yeah,
the
but
culture.
why does that even seem to get put? Why does that have to be the
Because
stigma?
it's not the culture pushing that to the front; it's the people that's keeping them down.
Yeah, that's
Because
crazy.
think about all the labels. Think about the people they choose to push in front. Think about the TV shows they put is ratchet shit. They don't ever show like what an actual like. The majority of black people are not ratchet like that.
If I have investments, if I have stock in a jail, and I also can have connections to a record label, so I
Yeah.
can make money 2 ways.
yeah, you gotta-
I make money off of the music, and I make money off of the people that believe the music and commit the crimes, and I lock their ass up. And now, I mean, our taxes. That's what we pay for to keep the criminals locked up to make sure they're not
Yeah.
in society. So that's easy bread, bro.
But then these niggas just eat that shit up though.
Well, because
Like,
they don't realize it, and that's why I kind of just said that, like, because I want to see how many people realize, like, it's not conspiracy. This is what it is.
Yeah,
It's real life shit. Nobody really pays attention. They just go on their phone and see what's in front of their face. Like it's never a deeper thought past that.
And if we do want to bring it to that, when they on their phones, that's why a lot of these artists are hot on Instagram. But then when they try to go sell hard ticket sales, it's not lit because
Nobody beat it.
really is not being pushed. It's promoted that it is being pushed because they have streaming farms and they have warehouses
Yep.
where they can run the energy, they can run the servers, they can run the phones,
And even
keep
big
the music
artists
playing.
do that too. It's
That's
not just
but then if you
like
want
small
to
artists.
get like two
It's actually the
examples,
bigger the artist is, the more that is being done.
yeah.
if you want to get 2 examples of what we're speaking to, I really don't want to talk about her at all. But that sexy red chick, she's one of them.
Oh,
but I don't
you
want
must not
to.
have watched my streaming, bro. I be coming.
Booty hole red.
I be coming, and I be coming for her.
Yeah, oh, that's crazy.
I be coming for her, bro. I'm not be trying to come at her because as a person, I fuck with it, and they works.
Yeah, I really,
Like-
but I just really, I don't want to give her any more publicity than she already got. But she's
I
one
do.
of
I do.
no, it's cool.
You fuck with Sexy?
But then
I fuck with her. I don't knock nobody's hustle, but I wish that the same people that push a Sexy will push a Rhapsody.
This is what I'm saying. Exactly.
Like
And
she's not.
Nobody, the youth don't even know about Rhapsody. That's the like most terrible part.
So and she's been so. It's not that I don't want either or, and I don't expect either or because I know the people that run the music industry are also the same people that own stock in prisons and pop and probation and parole.
And they need
like
those businesses to thrive.
yeah, man, their nonprofits are the same ones when you go to court and they say, hey, you got to take an anger management class, like you got to pay $65 a day. They own that shit.
you think she's a plant?
Yeah, duh.
I just wanted to
Yeah.
because I
Don't nobody.
Yes.
It,
They find the most like.
because I think her and Ice Spice
I'm
are
not
plants.
saying she's like stupid,
yeah,
but
they're
like
plans.
it's not conscious of life, like what
Her?
they're doing. Yeah, like not conscious of like what your impact is.
I
like,
think she
doing.
is. I think she actually is conscious. I just think the road of consciousness is like I'm getting my bag. That's why I always ask people: Are we doing this for money? Are we doing this for purpose? Because you can't like she might not be that ratchet, but if she's that ratchet and is selling, and that's she's like when I'm just in rap for the bag. I do just hip hop. Most rap now it's trapping, bro. Like
Yeah.
they might not even smoke their own product. Like a lot of rappers might not even listen to rap, but they selling it. And they don't give a fuck what they selling. They don't give a fuck if you OD.
Nas said in his song he don't even got rap on his playlist.
Yeah, I mean, then
I was just telling white.
my fault. I was like, and then the same thing with the Pinky Doll chick, like the AI, like
Yes,
using the
yes.
filter and
Ooh.
all that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
But that's not music.
I got a homie
but
from
it
back home
it
that's
still
doing
kind of
it.
ties into the same kind of
not really, because
concept.
that world is that world was foundational off of that.
which I'm not really going.
Music
I
is-
don't knock her hustle on that because
Yeah,
I mean,
that-
But
that's
yeah,
why
because that's a creative like that's.
But that's
she's being
not
a creator.
music.
Music is like
that's
it's more of an influence. Like doing NPC shit, like that's just funny. Like
that's
she's
it's,
an
it's something to entertain you.
entertainment. Yeah,
And that's why hip hop has got so fucked up is because they presented shit as real life, and now they're claiming entertainment
yeah.
when it was entertainment the whole time. But when it started, before it got mainstream, like it was just I'm the hottest nigga on the block, and I'm the most nigga outside nigga. I know more about what's going on this block than you.
yeah,
Let me tell you about what's going on this block, because you don't know.
and just giving knowledge too. Like now it's just like they giving knowledge.
It's a million
but to the
different
wrong
reasons.
Shit. Like who knows what's right or wrong, but like there's obviously negative and positive.
Prosperous and unprosperous.
Yeah.
That
Like,
shit don't work for us.
Being like promoting yourself.
You're not
being
selling
a
crack.
slut
You're not
is
selling.
Crazy.
You're not selling. Yeah, you're not selling. Yeah, right.
Like that's
Right.
crazy to me. Like to just say like
As long as you're selling that pussy to white folks.
That's crazy.
shit, that's fine.
Yeah,
Take their money.
Yeah, hell yeah. The lawyer that ain't he ain't got time. He ain't married or yes, get all that.
My fault.
That-
I know I'm all over the place. But what's up with the check-in niggas? Like the dudes like, yo, you coming to my city, you gotta hit my phone, check in with me.
That's
It's like-
respect.
But
The thing is,
what makes
it just
that
depends on who you are though.
Yeah, okay, so like if I was going to the Bay and E40 or Too Short said to check in, yeah, I'm gonna check in. But if there's like
E40's not going to
Niggas
tell
not-
E40 and Too Short are not going
They
to
ain't
tell you to
gonna
check in
protect you
because
either.
they're not the ones, bro.
I'm
Okay.
speaking hypothetical.
That wouldn't even be hypothetical because that's not what the check-in is about. Go ahead, I'll
Checking
tell you.
is to make sure like they make sure you're not in the wrong spots. They make sure like okay, when I'm in here, I'm trusting you for you letting me know what's going on in the hood, like where not to be, who's at war right
That's
now,
one-
shit like that.
That's one aspect. The main part of checking in is that you're not gonna come on my block. We struggle. We live this shit every day, and you finna come make a rap video and exploit and make it look like you here every day dealing with
Yeah,
the
yeah.
struggle.
Yeah,
and
make sure
making
you
millions.
tapped in and was like invited.
That's really what
basically.
checking. You're not finna come in here and be on our block, and you don't even be here. But the aesthetics, you're going to put this on YouTube and make yourself look like.
Okay.
They tried
Nah,
to do
'cause
that
I-
to the baby, and
look,
the
look,
baby
look.
was like, "Fuck out of here."
I had the whole misunderstanding of what that was because usually when I hear somebody being like, "Yo, you got to check in," it's usually through like, what it sounds like to me is like, "Yo, if you even gonna come to the city, make sure you
It's only bro.
check
it's,
in with me
They
so you
won't
can get here."
like
and
this
I'm like,
dude-
"Yo, what? Like, why is
it's
that?"
like this dude Annoyed. He's a rapper from Connecticut. He said why he said Bieber, like Justin Bieber don't have to check in. Why do I have to check in? Like you would
Because
never
Justin
see
Bieber isn't checking. Because Justin Bieber isn't shooting videos in the hood. He's going to.
But even if he did, it wouldn't be like.
I
a
mean,
problem.
Okay,
that's
so
not necessarily-
no,
But the-
yeah,
when
no,
niggas-
it definitely would be.
Bro, when niggas come, if they're saying if you come to Houston, you have to check in. It don't. They're
No,
not
do-
saying
do
like,
y'all-
okay,
do-
you're gonna check in
Do
to
y'all-
come into the hood.
Do y'all know how the checking in started?
No.
Okay.
I just want to know.
Detroit rapper Trick Trick. He created No Fly Zone, right?
Okay.
So essentially, it's basically. All right, let me see.
Because my thing is, they're saying like if you came to my city, period. Not like if you came to a certain hood. Like if you came to Houston and you didn't check in.
Trick Trick is the one who created y'all not finna come to Detroit. We the most impoverished city in the United States of America, and y'all niggas coming on here and y'all ain't putting
Putting nobody on and
you ain't
shit.
no not, fuck that. You not feeding no kid. Like you see a kid out there, you put him in a video, but you ain't feed that nigga that day. You didn't. We not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
We're not doing that.
And the thing though is,
I can respect that.
You have to.
the thing is, if it was a white person that did it, it wouldn't be a problem.
Well, the white people aren't coming there. That's the whole point.
I'm saying though, if
If they did,
nobody would care though.
Yeah, no, they would. That's why
Nah. They wouldn't care.
if the white people came there and tried to film a commercial on their block, that's why niggas pop out and be, yeah, bro, yeah.
They wouldn't do nothing.
You must. I don't know what niggas you know.
They wouldn't do nothing, bro.
Facts.
That's what I'm telling you. They'll probably like rob and take his money, whatever.
No,
but
they wouldn't even. No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't touch that person. They would just make it to where that person don't even want to come back to. They pack up their shit and they leave. All you gotta do is pop a couple gunshots in the air, motherfucker gone.
Nah, you don't see none of these people having to check in anywhere they go.
Who?
And any of these, like that's an example. Justin Bieber, I'm sure he did.
He's
shows
not
in
going
Houston.
to 9 Mile. He's going to
It
downtown
don't matter.
Detroit.
They're saying if you come to Detroit, period, you have to check in.
Oh, and if you don't check in, that's where if you have Justin Bieber goes and has an after party where some niggas can go from 9 Mile and get to downtown if it's worth it. But they're not. But
They're
that's
saying if you come to this city, period, you have to check in.
yes, bro.
Right. So I'm
It's
sure
off of exploitation.
Justin Bieber been
Justin
to different
Bieber's
cities.
not. Justin Bieber's not Justin Bieber's not coming here to shoot a video in the hood, bro. He's coming here to do a
Bro,
show.
I'm not talking about. They said period, not the hood.
No,
period.
No,
If
it's
you
really
come
it's,
to
it's
Detroit,
really it's,
period.
it's the hood. It's the hood. It's the hood. This is hip hop shit. So yes, you could be an artist that comes to the same place as Justin Bieber, but you know that your audience is leaving 9 Mile. They're the niggas in the hood is putting their makeup on. They bought your tickets for the night and they going to Detroit. They going down. They don't even go to downtown Detroit, but they going that night for you.
There's no point of anyone having to check in if they're. So you're saying if you're not going to the hood, you don't have to check in.
I'm checking in everywhere, even if I feel like I'm not. I don't need to. I'm checking it everywhere because I'm showing respect.
But you feel
to the
like-
people that I feel like if I should show respect to people that live there. They know more. They know the intricacies. They know the ins and outs. And at the same time, out of respect, I come humbly into your territory, and I'm not.
And I understand
like,
that,
who
but
do
I'm
you check
saying
in
if you
more?
white, why you wouldn't have to think that. You wouldn't even have to
Well, I'm
feel
not-
like, oh, I'm gonna have to give respect. That's what I'm saying. Like, why does it have to be like?
Well, I'm not white, so I can't relate.
But it's why does it have to be that aggression with black on black? Like black won't do that to white, is what I'm saying.
My main question was,
Because their crowd.
No, there's no like.
Yeah, because the crowd, like my kid. I'm not.
Bro, there's no really like
It is, bro.
discussion with that because it's like
It is. We only got a few
everybody
minutes.
has to have the same. We can go to 25. Everybody can have the same treatment, is what I'm saying.
Bro, when my little kid comes to me and is like, "Daddy, I want to go to a Travis Scott. I want to go to a any concert. I want to go this and this." And I'm in the streets and I'm like, I'm not in the streets. I'm just, even if I'm a 9 to 5 nigga, I'm like, bruh, like, all right, cool, like, boom, I gotta, all right, here, baby. Like, if I'm a voice in that area to where I could be like, we don't even listen to that type of shit, and it will have movement. You got to come check in, buddy. You OGs in the street, I'm not real old. I'm 30. They took our OGs off the street during crack epidemic, but that, like, them niggas would have, if they didn't get taken off the streets, these niggas would have high rises in offices, bro. So
but who do you check in with? Well, let's say if you got two credible niggas like telling you to check in,
but they beefing with each
Well,
other.
it's a lot of that shit. A lot of that shit is like
That's a good question.
A lot of that shit is also if it's really the checking in is if you claiming blood. So like Chris Brown is from Virginia, so when he starts claiming blood, he like in LA, like you got to check in.
So you think an artist like La Russell, you know who La Russell
He don't
is?
got to check in. He's from he actually niggas is probably checking in with not him, but his niggas. I guarantee it.
So why is it? So basically, you only got to check in if you in the street shit.
Yes, because it's about respect. It's because it's simple. You're not gonna exploit us. You're not gonna like French Montana and Sway Lee got a whole nother video in Africa right now. Once the
Just
African niggas
using
get
that
tired,
culture.
once they get, you're not finna come over here when you want to make some money.
So checking in is like, okay, you come here, you're gonna have to pay us. You're gonna have to pay us.
You gotta give to the community of some sort. And then yes, bro. Like for example, when we went to that video and that nigga was like, bro, and I was like, I want to talk to you. And he was like, bro, you got $1 something. You had him at 20. He's like, now you can talk to me about whatever you want.
Oh, yeah.
That we checked in because we're asking him about his environment. So I'll let you know whatever the fuck you want to know. But I'm not just finna you're not finna just film me and then go put this shit on fucking Instagram and then.
Yeah, that's different. But they saying like, bro, if you fly in and you get off that plane and you ain't check in with us, you food.
Well, that's based on a lot of times because if your music promotes that you're a certain.
Yeah.
You got certain ties and your ties where you might have got that confidence to be able to promote that nigga. There's bloods everywhere. That's when niggas don't. Just because you got blood in Miami, okay, well you need to tap in with the bloods in California because them niggas will come shut your show down.
That's a fact.
Nah, yeah, that's a real.
And if you want to make money, check in. If you don't want to make no money, just don't be surprised when your show gets shut down. That's it.
That's a fact.
Yeah, no,
that's
that's
it.
a fact.
That's all it is.
And it happens. Niggas will shoot it up.
But that's all I was really trying to figure out is
That's checking
is
in.
the why, and then now it's more of a who do I check
Justin
in
Bieber's
with?
Justin Bieber's not coming in and fucking doing shows and doing. He don't have a street team marching through their hood and like. That niggas this downtown like that has you know what I'm saying a lot of niggas in them like LA. I live there, bro. I'm trying to tell you a lot of niggas that are from like South Central. A lot of them niggas haven't even went to Hollywood. I'm a visitor and I went to Hollywood. And them niggas have been there their whole life and they don't even go there. Never been there their whole life.
That's how it is in most hoods. Like they be right next
On
to
their
the
block.
biggest
When they say
shit,
I'm
like-
on my block, nigga, they literally be on their four corners.
I had an example, but I just answered my own question in my head. I was about to say like, let's say if like YG was featuring like Justin Bieber on the track, then he would have to check in. But YG got credit.
He already checked in. YG checked in for him.
Yeah,
That's already-
YG got, but I was gonna say I
already
just answered my question in my
That's
head.
how-
But I was like,
there you go.
yeah,
But that's we gonna wrap it up for this episode, man. We learned how to check in
You gotta
unofficially.
Because I ain't gonna lie, all this work we put in, and he's like Murfreesboro, y'all gonna check in.
hey,
Nah,
like
they gonna check it with us.
They gotta check in.
they gonna have to
You and
tap
Murfreesboro,
in.
y'all better check in.
Yo, make sure you check
The
in.
media team don't come on this block.
Yeah,
on my
this is our
soul,
shit.
Hey, y'all got to tap
Vine
in,
Street,
man.
we got that on lock.
That's
Hey,
a
man.
fact. Shout out to V.
Make sure y'all hit my line.
Nah, word. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. For argument's sake, Cruise Control Radio.
Think I'm in
Make
the
sure you
house.
use them wipes up on your balls and all that shit. I know y'all dirty niggas be getting all this shit all on your balls and shit. Make sure you wipe that up,
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Don't be out in the world feeling gross. Dude wipes.
Word.
Overdose.